Hey everybody, just wanted to get a little video of Butterbean swimming around his new home. I did get the backing on, so it's dark on three sides of the tank now. He was already starting to show a little more interest in swimming around the tank. I think a lot of it had to do with him just settling in. Some of it also obviously had to do with the reflection and him being able to see out. Now that the three sides and the back, the back and the two sides are covered, he does seem to be spending a lot more time in the front of the tank. So maybe that's because that's where the open pane is and he just wants to see out into the tank. But he's not pacing the glass the way he used to. He's already come up to me a couple times. I've put some food in the tank. He still seems a little freaked out by me opening the lid. This is an old hood I have on a new aquarium, and the hinge is broken, so that front piece that lifts up just is sort of sitting there. It's not really attached to anything, so it doesn't just smoothly open nice and quietly. It clanks and rattles, and if I don't open it just right, it can, or if I don't close it just right, it can sort of drop and bang. So he doesn't really like it too much when I'm in there opening the lid, but he's getting more and more used to it. And he's getting more and more used to swimming around the tank. I've been feeding him mostly snails. Tonight I put a snail in there. You can see this one right there, the center of your screen now. I just threw in there about 10 minutes ago. And he watched it sink, and he went over to it, and he's been checking it out, and he's been checking me out. So I'm definitely happy he's settling into his new home a little bit, and this is exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see him interacting with the plants and swimming in and out of the caves. He's definitely taken a shine to that larger cave right back there that's now in the center of your screen, and I think that's going to be kind of his house. But I've seen him drifting in and out of all the little nooks and crannies, and he's definitely been exploring the tank a lot more. It's a 40-gallon tank, and I think that should be enough that he will be able to spend the rest of his life in here. I've read up to 4 inches is the biggest I've ever seen a figure 8 puffer listed. Usually 3 inches is about how big they're said to get, but I have seen up to 4 inches, and I think even if he gets up to 4 inches, he'll be okay in this 40 breeder. I don't have anything else in here except some guppies, and if worst case scenario, if I really needed to, I could always just pull the guppies out and put them anywhere else. They're just guppies. That's no big deal. So that's all, just a little update. I wanted to finally get some video of him swimming around the tank rather than just pacing the glass, although now it looks like he's kind of back in this corner just sort of pacing over here. But that probably has as much to do with me standing here in front of him pointing the camera at him as it does anything else. So I still got some stuff I got to get done here before I turn the lights out. I got to get around and feed everybody for one thing. I've already thrown some stuff in here because I was working on this tank. I got the backing put on, as I just mentioned. So 3 sides of this tank are now covered. I do have to work on getting a piece of fabric cut for the top. That's something else I want to get done before this evening is over. And I'm sure there's probably a few other things in here I'm going to try to round up the evening with. So thanks for watching this one. Make sure you're subscribed, that way you won't miss any of the updates. Butterbean here in his new 40-gallon brackish tank. Should be plenty to come, and it should be a lot of fun because I think he's going to really like this new tank once he grows into it. So thanks again for watching. I'll see you real soon in the next one.